Trial, courtroom, judge. Good morning, everyone. We are here today for the case between the plaintiff, Mr. Michael Anderson, and the defendant, Miss Rebecca Thompson. Mr. Anderson is accusing Miss Thompson of breach of contract. Mr. Anderson, please present your case. Michael Anderson. Thank you, Your Honor. I entered into a contract with Miss Thompson to provide graphic design services for my business. However, she failed to deliver the work as promised and did not meet the agreed-upon deadlines. This has caused significant financial loss and damage to my business reputation. Judge, thank you for your statement, Mr. Anderson. Ms. Thompson, it's your turn to respond to these allegations. Rebecca Thompson. Your Honor, I acknowledge that there were delays in delivering the work, but it was due to unforeseen personal circumstances that affected my ability to complete the project on time. I take responsibility for the delays, but I request understanding given the extenuating circumstances. Judge, Mr. Anderson, do you have any evidence to support your claims? Michael Anderson. Yes, Your Honor. I have emails and correspondence that clearly show the agreed-upon deadlines and Miss Thompson's failure to meet them. I also have testimonies from clients who were dissatisfied with the quality of her work. Judge, thank you for providing the evidence, Mr. Anderson. Ms. Thompson, how do you respond to this evidence? Rebecca Thompson. Your Honor, I understand that the evidence may seem incriminating, but I would like to explain the extenuating circumstances that affected my ability to deliver the work as intended. I am willing to rectify the situation and make amends for any inconvenience caused. Judge, I appreciate your willingness to resolve the situation, Ms. Thompson. Given the conflicting arguments and evidence presented, I believe it would be beneficial to explore the possibility of mediation. This would allow both parties to discuss their concerns and work towards a mutually agreeable solution. Outside the courtroom, judge, off camera. In complex cases like this, mediation can be an effective method to reach a resolution. It encourages open communication and allows the parties to find a solution that satisfies both their interests. The trial will be temporarily adjourned while the parties engage in mediation. Outside the courtroom, judge, off camera. In complex cases like this, mediation can be an effective method to reach a resolution. It encourages open communication and allows the parties to find a solution that satisfies both their interests. The trial will be temporarily adjourned while the parties engage in mediation. Later, mediation session. Mediator. Good afternoon, everyone. I am here to facilitate a mediation session between Mr. Anderson and Ms. Thompson. Please state your concerns and work together to find a resolution. Michael Anderson. I am seeking compensation for the financial losses I incurred due to Ms. Thompson's breach of contract. I also want assurances that she will fulfill her obligations in the future. Rebecca Thompson. I apologize for the delays and inconvenience caused. I am willing to offer a partial refund and commit to delivering the outstanding work within an agreed-upon time frame. Mediator. Thank you both for expressing your concerns and proposing possible solutions. Let's work together to find a middle ground that satisfies both parties. After mediation. Mediator. I am pleased to announce that Mr. Anderson and Ms. Thompson have reached a mutually agreeable resolution. They have agreed on a partial refund and a revised timeline for the delivery of the outstanding work. I commend both parties for their willingness to compromise and find a fair solution. Back in the courtroom, judge. I have been informed that the parties have reached a resolution through mediation. I commend both Mr. Anderson and Ms. Thompson for their efforts in finding a mutually agreeable solution. This case is now closed. Thank you all for your cooperation. Outside the courtroom, judge, off camera. Mediation proved to be an effective way to resolve the dispute in this case. It allowed the parties to find common ground and avoid the time and expense of a prolonged legal battle. Resolving conflicts through mediation can often lead to more satisfactory outcomes for all parties involved.